Welcome to In 5 Minutes.
Now let's solve third problem for effect of multiplication of t. Laplace of t into cos square t. Now you know this is your original function I see as OF and this is my effect. So I start with solution. Since first we need to find Laplace of cos square t. So that is nothing but 1 plus cos 2t divided by 2. I just write it directly 1 by 2. Laplace of 1 by s and cos dt is s upon s square plus 4. So we can say this is nothing but our phi of s. Let's put an effect. Now t into cos square t, that comes with the effect minus d by ds of phi of s. So that is nothing but minus d by ds of 1 by 2 1 by s plus s upon s square plus 4, that is equal to minus 1 by 2, take it outside. Differentiation of 1 by s is minus 1 by s square plus s upon s square plus 4 differentiation. We can solve it by u by v. So I just solve it. You might be knowing differentiation of u by v, that is v square v differentiation of u with respect to x minus u differentiation of v with respect to x, or whichever variable is. Here our variable is s. So I can say s square plus 4 the whole square, s square plus 4, that is v, then differentiation of s, that is 1, minus, I need to keep u as it is, differentiation of v, that comes 2s, which finally gets minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by s square plus in denominator s square plus 4 the whole square, and here this becomes 2s square, s square minus 2s square minus s square plus 4, and that's my final answer. Now I'll do one more sum on this where you can understand exactly what happens when more than one effect is there in sum. Let's solve Laplace of t raised to phi cos hyperbolic t. Students, see carefully. You might be thinking when it is t raised to phi we need to differentiate phi terms, obviously, but try to understand which function we need to decide as the original function. Now see, we know that very well. Cos hyperbolic t changes to what? E raised to t plus e raised to minus t divided by 2, which finally gives me first shifting effect. Exactly. So what I suggest, when you know that this function gives me a first shifting effect, then it is always preferable to take t raised to phi as original function and take out first shifting effect from cos hyperbolic t and apply first shifting effect on original function. So I say Laplace of t raised to phi, in place of cos hyperbolic t I just write e raised to t plus e raised to minus t divided by 2. So which changes to, I take 1 by 2 outside, Laplace of t raised to phi e raised to t plus t raised to phi e raised to minus t. We know since Laplace of t raised to phi, it's very easy, that is 5 factorial divided by s raised to 6. So now I take this as phi of s and apply e raised to t and e raised to minus t effect on phi of s. So I can write finally t raised to phi Laplace is this. So I can write 5 factorial divided by, in the place of s, if it is e raised to t, I need to write s minus 1 whole raised to 6 plus 5 factorial, and here s plus 1 whole raised to 6. So this is always preferable, that check whether you have a first shifting effect and try to apply first shifting effect always on the another function. 5 factorial, you can understand, that's 120, and that completes my problem.
Thank you for watching In 5 Minutes.